You can get it without a prescription in most states, and it's really easy to use. If you or someone you know is at risk for opioid overdose, naloxone could save their life. Keep it on you and at home. For more information about naloxone, visit cdc.gov/stop-overdose.
The devil is always in the details. Forensic Factor.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Sarah Blakely. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, the swearing in of 2 of Delta County's new commissioners is delayed after the Board of Canvassers failed to certify the election results. Tonight, we talk with the county clerk about why 2 canvassers declined to certify. Plus, a closer look at the multi-million-dollar expansion of the Delta Schoolcraft ISD's CTE program. And the affordable housing grants now open that could help homeowners with certain repairs. Your 19 News starts now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 6.
3 days in a row of beautiful spring weather. I know we have had some frost advisories overnight this week. Is that the same for tonight then?
As of right now, we'll expect that to be very cold, of course, again in Wisconsin. As far as advisories for the UP, no, not at the moment. That could change as we're expecting to start with partly cloudy skies, and we're going to have cold temperatures this evening. Temperatures right now, though, in the 40s and 50s, but we could see 30s as well. I'll show you where those locations are going to be and when those rain showers and storms are returning. I'll time it out for you after the break.
Thanks, Air. We're learning new details about a story we first brought you last night. The Delta County clerk is shedding some light on why 2 canvassers voted not to certify the results of last week's county commission recall election. On May 7th, challengers Kelly Vangenhoven, Myra Crosdell, and Matt Jensen defeated sitting commissioners David Moyle, Bob Barron, and Robert Peterson. 2 of the winners were scheduled to take their oaths of office today. According to the county clerk, 2 canvassers voted not to certify the results based on the ratio of the votes, which the clerk says isn't one of the criteria they're supposed to consider.
Did talk with the Bureau of Elections yesterday at the meeting, and they told them what their duties were and what were not their responsibility to do. We've done audits, and they've proven the accuracy of our machines, so I would be happy to do a hand recount.
A group of citizens is calling for a hand recount and a forensic audit of the election results. A recount has not been ordered at this time as no candidates have requested it. The Board of Canvassers will vote again on Monday, and if they still don't certify the results, it will go to the State Board of Canvassers at a cost to the county. The Delta Schoolcraft Intermediate School District is in the early stages of a major project to benefit its career and technical education students. Our Escanaba Bureau reporter Lily Simmons shows us what's changing.
The Delta Schoolcraft Intermediate School District CTE department has been renting space from Escanaba High School for its welding lab since the 1960s.
Which has been fantastic and a great partnership for us, but it's time to get all of our CTE programming under one roof in Delta County.
Crews broke ground on an expansion project in April, a new 3,600 square foot workshop that will house welding, machining, and product design and development programs.
It's going to have an overhead door, state-of-the-art fume extraction and ventilation system. It's going to have 22 welding booths, which is currently we have 11, so we'll have the whole manufacturing center in one hub.
The expansion will also include 10 special education staff offices.
Our entity has grown so much in the last 5-7 years that we now literally have people in broom closets, so we need to give them actual offices that are secure so they can serve our students better.
It's a $3.1 million endeavor, with $1.4 million coming from congressionally directed funds, supported by Senator Gary Peters and Representative Jack Bergman, a $500,000 donation from the Daniel J. Kobasic Foundation, and a $300,000 grant from the Society of Manufacturing Engineers Prime Program.
We partner private industry manufacturers with their local career center to develop custom manufacturing education programs. The students are graduating with skill sets and credentials that manufacturers in their community have told us this is what we need more from a workforce development standpoint.
The CTE department believes giving students a well-rounded education is a key factor in strengthening the local workforce for years to come. Construction is expected to wrap up in December, with staff and students moving in by the end of next school year. Lily Simmons, WZMQ 19 News, Escanaba.
A bill that passed in Michigan's House of Representatives today could rename part of M26 to memorialize a World War II veteran. Private Wesley Karna was 21 years old when he left Painesdale back in 1944. He was killed that September in Italy just a month after he turned 22. Private Karna's story was lost until recently when his tin canteen was found in a foxhole near where his unit would have been stationed. State Representative Greg Markinen introduced the bill to honor his life.
I'm just honored to do this. It's an incredible story of a U.S. serviceman in World War II from the Copper Country, serving his country, and then being killed in action.
Coming up tonight at 11:10 Central, we'll have more about Private Karna's story from his own family and the bill that hopes to keep his memory alive. A new cycle of affordable housing grants is open today. 2 grants are available for eligible homeowners: the Neighborhood Impact Program, or NIP grant, and the Home Ownership Opportunities Program, or HOP grant. The NIP grant offers up to $15,000 for home repair assistance. It covers repairs such as roofs, siding, and ADA accessible bathroom upgrades. The HOP grant provides up to $20,000 for first-time home buyers to help with down payments and closing costs. Veterans are also able to apply for these programs.
Opportunity for people to apply. I mean, it's free. You don't have to pay this back, and it's really helpful to the community. It's a great program. It's been around for over a decade. COVID put a stop to it for a few years, but last year was our first year that we were able to start it back up.
We'll have more details about how to apply at WZMQ19.com. Your first warning weather forecast is coming up after this break. Plus, what's up with Megan? She has the details on a relay race in Marquette County this weekend. And with last week's incredible light show, we're finding out if we can expect more auroras in the coming months. We're back in 2 minutes.
John's Auto is still your #1 source for a pre-owned vehicle. Our standards are still the highest. We have the cleanest hand-picked inventory around. That's what we're known for.
John's has built a legacy over the years, if you will, and for us to be able to jump into the service industry, the detailing industry, we provide quality service, timely, reliable, trustworthy, just like John's has for years in car sales.
Come on down to John's Auto and see what we're all about: sales, service, and detailing.
Tony's Green Thumb in Bark River is open for business. Tony's is your one-stop shop for all your garden and flower needs. Known for a huge variety of big, beautiful baskets, gorgeous planters, and over 600 varieties of vegetables and flowers to choose from. Open daily, come see why people travel over 100 miles to Tony's Green Thumb. Tony's Green Thumb, where beautiful gardens begin.
1 Adam 12, 1 Adam 12.
1 Adam 12?
1 Adam 12, 1 Adam 12.
1 Adam 12, roger.
That's right. There's only 1 Adam 12.
I'll remember that.
5 days a week.
Adam 12, weekdays at 5 on MeTV 19.1.
WZMQ 19 CBS for the Upper Peninsula.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Shunk Furniture.
It's spring cleaning at Shunk's. We're clearing out quality name brand furniture at big discounts, 30 to 50% off. Like Smith Brothers, Flex Steel, and Lazy Boy. These Lazy Boy Chase chairs with storage are 50% off. Get 40% off this 3-piece group by Flex Steel. And 50% off this leather sectional. We have to make room. And get 42% off this premium slipcover sofa. This is a store-wide event. And we're clearing out Amish dining room too. Save 47% on this solid oak 5-piece group. Shop Shunk's in Marquette today.
Now, award-winning WZMQ 19 First Warning Weather with Air Stasic.
Until you can get out and see the aurora for yourself, enjoy this from Lake Superior Photos' Sean Malone. Temperatures right now in the 50s and 60s. We're going to cool down quite a bit. We'll be in a 35 to 45 degree range. And yes, Mr. Frosty Flower is back, I guess. Frosty heads up for the eastern portion of the UP, basically Chippewa and Mackinac counties. You could see some patchy frost out there. As of right now, though, there's no alerts, advisories, just something to be aware of. Now, my friends, we also should be aware that there are chances for wildfire potential as we're on the border for that. Again, that's going to be in the far east UP. Tomorrow will be a little bit breezy, gusts up to about 20 miles an hour. Temperatures mostly in the 60s, and then in the evening, we've got chances of rain continuing from our day, as well as maybe some thunderstorms embedded in there. So burning info, pretty much the same map we looked at yesterday per the DNR, just don't burn in the next 24 hours or so. Here's a look as far as the wildfire concerns and whatnot. We're in that light range, which means we don't have a lot of smoke to contend with, which is a very good thing. Taking a look, though, in the eastern portion in Newberry, Luce County, tonight we'll have mostly sunny skies till the later hours, and then we'll expect mostly clear conditions to start with. And then in the morning, you can expect partly sunny skies, highs around 54 at 9 a.m. and then we'll warm up to about 64. Some minor gusts are possible, and then we are expecting some rain showers. Let's take a look here with Futurecast when you can see those starting to drip drop. Here we go, 9 a.m. Again, chances of thunderstorms could be with these scattered showers throughout the day. Another round starting at 4 p.m. there in Menominee County, and then we'll expect that to take its way further to the east overnight. But again, we have some possible red cells there, meaning it could get a little bit dicey, maybe some heavier rain showers as well. Things kind of clearing out later on. Friday, we're expecting some sunshine to start, and then around 8 p.m., maybe another batch of rain showers moving in. At the moment, we're not expecting any severe, risky business as far as that's concerned, and current conditions showing very dry skies at the moment. And just so you know, summer is definitely on the way. I know we're all excited about that. We've only got 36 days to go, so just under a month or so, depending on how you look at it, or under a month. It's a long month. Over a month. All right, 7-day outlook for Marquette. We've got those sprinkles on Friday. The farmers market, Saturday farmers market starts on Saturday, and I misspoke last night. Ishpeming's market is on Sunday, next Sunday. I'll break that down for you later.
Thanks, Air. The Northern Lights, or Aurora Borealis, is in a peak period right now of the current 11-year sun cycle. Meteorologists at the National Weather Service say solar cycles and solar storms are the main factors that play a role in creating the Northern Lights. Last week's aurora sightings across the globe were the result of a massive sunspot that has since turned away from the Earth. Right now, we are reaching the peak of the cycle, and as a result, more sunspots could form on the sun.
Little pockets will form, and they send out flares or coronal mass ejections, we call them, towards the Earth if the sun or the spots are facing the Earth. And that's what leads to our geomagnetic storming, our solar storms, and basically the northern lights that we can see at our latitude.
The National Weather Service says we're in the middle of solar cycle 25, which began in 2019 and will last roughly 6 more years. Our 19 News Insights is on the way next. We are chatting with an author from Texas who just published a new book that he hopes will help people on their mental health journey. That conversation is 2 minutes away.
Sleep better with a new mattress from Kirkish Furniture. We proudly feature Made in the Midwest Restonic mattresses. Try one out today and compare other major brands. Let our sleep specialists help you find the bed of your dreams at Kirkish Furniture.
Why do we call the window store?
When they say they'll be at your house first thing in the morning, you'll see them first thing in the morning.
We had a proposal in hand the very first visit. And our installation was done right the first time.
Whatever your project, our team ensures a seamless, reliable process from beginning to end. That's the window store experience.
Your clear choice, the window store.
Need to get from point A to point B? quickly, efficiently, safely? The Marquette County Transit Authority is your ticket to ride. Friendly drivers operate clean, blue and white buses throughout Marquette County 365 days a year. Seniors 60 plus ride free every Wednesday. For information about routes and tickets, click on marktran.com. We keep you moving. Marquette Transit. Get in the game at Connery Sports in Iron Mountain. Our newly expanded storefront is packed full of sports cards, memorabilia, and the latest sports apparel. Whether you're chasing Pokemon cards for the kids or seeking one-of-a-kind collectibles and vintage gems, our expanded space has something for everyone. If you're a diehard fan or just starting your collection, Connery Sports supplies everything you need to fuel your sports passion. Swing by today at 617 North Stevenson Avenue for something to rep your favorite team.
Direct.
Don't you ever look up at the sky and roll your eyes. You hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, good.
He holds the line.
I resent it, and I resent you for doing it.
Mathis Court is in session.
Weekdays on WZMQ CBS. You're watching WZMQ 19 News, live and local with Sarah Blakely.
Tonight on Insights, discussions around mental health have really come to the forefront in recent years, and our guest tonight is sharing parts of his own story through his new book. Thomas Fellows penned Mrs. DuBose's Last Wish and many other novels in an effort to help others through their mental health journey. And Thomas is joining us now. Thomas, thanks for joining us tonight.
Yes, thanks so much for having me, Sarah. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. So first, give us a brief synopsis of Mrs. DuBose's Last Wish.
Yes, I would say this book was inspired by two books, The Road to Character by David Brooks. In that book, David Brooks says we shoot for happiness, but we're formed through suffering. He also says that recovering from suffering is different from recovering from disease. You don't come out healed, you come out different. Then there's another book, which you probably read in high school, called To Kill a Mockingbird. And in that book by Harper Lee, there's a little-known character named Mrs. DuBose, and she suffers on purpose to rid herself of a morphine addiction. And I make the claim throughout the book that the best suffer on purpose to achieve true greatness.
Yeah, how did you use your own journey with mental health and wellness to kind of inspire this novel?
Well, I have bipolar, OCD, and ADD. I'm on 5 medications for mental health currently. So I weave, the struggles that I've been through over the years into the book in hopes that it'll help people with those disorders or diseases.
Yeah, did you find that you learned things even about yourself or even about different mental illnesses while you were writing this book?
Well, I would say the number one thing that you've got to take away from going through pain is that you can build up empathy through going through pain. And once you build up empathy, you're better able to read people. So the next time you go through pain, know that you'll make the world a better place and be more successful in your job, because whatever job you have to be able to read people to be successful in it.
Yeah. What do you hope the big takeaway is that people will get from this novel?
I would say it's a quote by Viktor Frankl, who wrote A Man's Search for Meaning. He says, "Forces beyond our control can take away everything we possess except for one thing, your freedom to choose how you respond to the situation. You cannot control what happens to you, but you can control how you feel and do about what happens to you."
Yeah, there's a lot of different mental health and self-help books that are out there. Why did you feel like you wanted to contribute to that as well?
Just to help people. 100% of the profits are going to NAMI for suicide awareness from this book. So I want this book to, make it so no one ever commits suicide again. And again, people can actually start to appreciate going through pain and maybe even choose it from time to time.
Sure. And we mentioned that this is not your first book. Tell us about some of your other books that you've written as well.
Yes, I've written 10 books. My next book is my 11th book. It's called Rolling the Dice, Risk Aversion Explained. In that book, I basically talk about risk. And I basically say there's 3 different types of risk. And I make the claim that people don't take the first 2 risks enough, and people take the last risk too much. I'm going to leave that as a cliffhanger, so hopefully reviewers will buy the book when it comes out.
Gotcha. Alrighty, and last question, where can people buy Mrs. DuBose's Last Wish and your other novels?
Barnes & Noble and also on Amazon. Thanks so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Awesome. Thomas, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Yes. Thanks.
Marquette Algerisa is also focusing on mental health. Next week, the district hosts its annual UP Wellness Task Force. Next Thursday, May 23rd, educational leaders, health professionals, and other community-driven organizations from all across the UP will gather in Marquette. Attendees will discuss ways to improve mental health and form new ideas on how to best serve students. Marquette Algerisa says these events help to open up new opportunities in the education industry.
Break down the silos. That's when we're able to really maximize the work that's being done. That's where we're able to identify what overlaps exist, what gaps exist, and what kind of things we can focus on together as a community to address this issue as one unified force as opposed to separate individuals.
The task force meeting is Thursday, May 23rd from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the Northern Center at NMU. Still ahead tonight, what's up with Megan? She's letting us know where to get in a good run this weekend. And some UP high schoolers were getting a run in today. We'll have highlights from the Division I Track and Field Regional in Negaunee. We are back in 2 minutes.
In that moment, I felt like I was seeing through the eyes of a child. This town won't wait.
I'm so sorry. He's gone.
And soon these days will pass.
This wasn't supposed to happen.
So make these moments last.
Dad, wait.
Bye, son.
Looking back, that was the ultimate gift.
The series finale of Young Sheldon, tomorrow only on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Here's your WZMQ CBS This is Home Community Calendar.
Come on down to Outdoor Man, where our camping department is intense.
Set it up in 30 seconds flat. And take it down even faster.
And we're always family friendly.
We found a bear cub in here.
Been nice knowing you, Baxter.
Outdoor Man is open for business on Last Man Standing.
He's a mind reader.
On WZMQ CBS.
Only one more episode till the finale.
I have to be laser focused on getting to the end.
Anything can happen.
Let's light it up.
Woo! Go!
If they're not trying to get me out, that's their mistake. Oh my God.
Losing my mind.
This is crazy. What? Do you mean it was an accident? How did that happen?
An epic new Survivor tonight on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
I'm Rachel Knapp. Watch my reports live from Washington, only on 19 News.
It could be a pretty decent weekend for a run, Megan.
That's true, Sarah. Tonight on What's Up with Megan, we are running to Big Bay for the annual Big Bay Relay. This Saturday, beginning at 8 a.m. at the Kauffman Sports Complex in Marquette, and finishing at Draver Park in Big Bay, runners across Michigan will participate in the 46th annual Big Bay Relay. Originating in 1972 with just 10 relay teams, the Big Bay Relay has blossomed into a beloved tradition, drawing over 50 teams in recent years. While some teams have been participating for over 2 decades, the Big Bay Relay continues to attract new faces, offering a picturesque and adventurous challenge. Teams of 5 for adults and up to 7 for youth embark on a 26-ish mile journey, with each runner covering approximately 1 mile before passing the baton to a teammate. As one runner takes to the road, the rest of the team assumes support duties, navigating the course in a dedicated race vehicle. Registration for the event is open until tonight and costs $210 a team. Teams can compete in various divisions, including all-female, all-male, mixed team, and junior division teams. Each participant receives race swag with shirts available for purchase, and all proceeds benefit outdoor recreation initiatives. For more information, check out their Facebook event.
Love that, and I hope everyone enjoys that for this week. And it looks like it'll be warm, at least to start the race, so that's good for them.
Definitely.
Yeah. What else do we have going on?
So tomorrow, Innovate Marquette will host Women in Entrepreneurship from 9 to 7 p.m. in Marquette. It's free and open to the public. More information can be found on our website, WZMQ19.com. Lemonade Day is coming to Iron Mountain this Saturday, hosted by the Dickinson Area Chamber of Commerce. Lemonade Day teaches kids how to operate their own business. Also this Saturday from noon to 4, the cities of Houghton and Hancock, the Hancock Business Association and the Keweenaw Chamber of Commerce will host Spring into Summer. Shower local businesses with support while enjoying beautiful communities. A gathering of golden retrievers and their owners will take place this Saturday at the City Park in Iron Mountain at 1 p.m. Central Time. Finally, this Sunday is the Honorable Distilleries in Marquette will host Battle of the Punches. For more information, you can check out their Facebook page.
Alrighty, thank you very much, Megan. Let's head it on over to Mike with sports.
Thanks, Sarah. Good evening, everyone. Upper Peninsula track and field teams are participating in regionals the next few days. Most cases, the top 4 finishers qualify for the UP Finals June 1st in Kingsford. We stopped by a Division I regional at Negaunee. And for the 6 o'clock news, we're going to do field events. This is Westwood's Faith Spearoff. Best jump of the season, 17 feet, 1 3/4 inches. She won this event. Over to the boys' high jump, Negaunee's Brady Mager clears 5 feet 6, his best effort 5'10" to take first there. Over at the boys' shot put, once again, Kingsford's Noah Johnson. He was good for 49 feet 5.5 inches, first place. Johnson earned one of the $1,000 scholarships from the Upper Peninsula Sports Hall of Fame over the weekend. Girls discus, Negaunee's Ashley Bell with a good season so far, 101 feet. She finished first by more than 10 feet, and we'll have more results tonight on your 11 p.m. news. We wanted to give you a chance to hear more from a few people who are enshrined into the Upper Peninsula Sports Hall of Fame on Saturday. We'll start with a longtime basketball coach from Crystal Falls.
Lake Superior State, we won the league and won the tournament in the same year, never been done before or since. Incredible game that we had in the finals, 106 to 102. I said I should be coaching defense on this team. We gave up 102, and we still won, so that was good.
Today, everybody wants to play. I can remember being excited just to be on the team, to sit, to put a uniform on and represent your school. I was blessed by that.
They were a group of girls that found something more important, something more than they loved themselves, and they became not just a good team, they became a great team. They were unselfish and they were together.
Those who were honored posthumously were Shell Chapman of Marquette, Harold Buddy Dugan, and Dave Whitey Horka of Sault Ste. Marie, and Candy Swetkis of Escanaba. And the St. Thomas Hockey Program in Minnesota, which joined the Central Collegiate Hockey Association a few years ago, we'll be leaving for the National Collegiate Hockey Conference starting with the 2026-27 season. Also in baseball today, the Tigers lost to Miami 2-0. Milwaukee all over Pittsburgh by the score of 10-2. And NFL schedules come out tonight. We'll be right back.
Pictionary.
I can't wait for this. Where's my popcorn?
Play along from home.
Iguana?
Iguana is correct. You just did a cartwheel and you're like 7'6".
With a chance to win.
Paddle of nunchucks.
Nunchucks is correct.
Every weekday.
This is unfair. No one knew that Colton was prolific in nunchucks.
Pictionary, weekdays at 9 on WZMQ CBS.
Do y'all see this? Dule Hill taps into my hidden talent.
There we go.
Plus a twin sister surprise. Jennifer, y'all lies over here. We call it a surprise. Then a standout performance from MJ the Musical. On The Jennifer Hudson Show.
The Jennifer Hudson Show, tomorrow at 5 on WZMQ TV CBS, followed by 19 News at 6.
Tonight, Biden and Trump say yes to presidential debates, but the rules are changing. Then, why it's costing Americans more to eat fast food than other meals, and an athlete with Down syndrome is shattering world records on the CBS Evening News.
Companies needing workers, workers needing jobs, manpower, employment, service. we've got your problem solved.
Summer is here and your business needs a boost. Don't stress about hiring short-term help. Let Manpower be your solution. Our hiring experts connect you with talented individuals for seasonal roles. Focus on what you do best while we handle the rest. Visit manpower.com today.
Working together, Manpower.
Those were the days.
Here's to yesterday.
Sundays on MeTV 19.1.
Temps tonight in that 35 to 45 degree range. Tomorrow we are expecting some light rain, maybe storms, and those temperatures mostly in the 60s. A quick look here at what's happening for the 7 days in Esky. Well, we'll have mostly sunny skies this weekend.
That is all the time we have for tonight. Thanks for joining us. We will see you right back here at 11:10 Central.